Oh, I think I'm gonna hurl. You realize you've been drinking too much and decide to go cold turkey. How long will your cravings last? And why could quitting drinking kill you? This is your body on being off alcohol for a year. If you're a light drinker, this shouldn't be too hard. After all, you haven't always boozed it up in the past. But how much is too much? If you're a woman and consume more than 1 drink a day, or you're a man who drinks more than 2 a day, you're considered a heavy drinker. Getting sober will be much more difficult for you. What are the withdrawal symptoms? How can you cope with your cravings? Day 1. More than 138 million people drink alcohol, and as many as 44% are considered binge drinkers. If you only drink once in a while, you likely won't have any symptoms beyond craving a drink. But if you've been drinking heavily for years, your body will be under much more stress. The first few hours aren't that bad. But boy, do you really want to drink. No, you're stronger than that. When you imbibe, your liver processes the alcohol. Some is removed from your body, but the rest enters your bloodstream. Your brain responds by releasing dopamine and serotonin, making you feel good. When you don't have those hormones, you crave the effects.
I need a drink.
After 6 to 12 hours of sobriety, you'll have withdrawal symptoms. You'll feel anxious, nauseous, and you could have tachycardia, meaning your heart speeds up. And the headache kicks in. Ugh, this feels like the worst hangover ever.
I'm never gonna drink again.
You try to sleep, but your body won't cooperate. Oh, what was that? At this point, you might start to hear or see things that aren't real. But only about 5% of people hallucinate. That could be a serious warning sign that you're suffering from alcohol withdrawal syndrome. If things worsen, you could have a seizure as early as 12 to 24 hours after you stop drinking. That's why it's best to seek medical attention if you're a heavy drinker planning to quit. Day 3. You used to puke after drinking too much. Now you're doing it because you're not drinking. You're also sweating, confused, and have tremors. You've got delirium tremens. Delirium tremens is the most severe condition of alcohol withdrawal, as it affects your mental state and your physical health. Your blood pressure is going through the roof. You may have chest pains. What started as mild hallucinations have turned into full-blown delusions. You'll need to see your doctor immediately. You may need to take benzodiazepines, a tranquilizer to help regulate your body. Without treatment, you could be one of the nearly 37% of people who die, usually after having a stroke. Week 2. It seems like a miracle. After a week of hell, you're still alive. You're slowly getting over the withdrawal symptoms. They could stick around for a few weeks or even months. And you have a new symptom, acne.
Sit! Oh my God!
Since alcohol inhibits communication between your nervous, endocrine, and immune systems, it can put your hormones out of whack. It's like you're hitting puberty all over again and the pimples are back. Too much of the sauce could have made your skin blotchy and dry. Its toxic effect in your liver can harm your immune system, leading to dehydration and inflammation, which are terrible for your skin. But now that you've quit drinking, your skin looks brighter and more hydrated. As the toxins leave your system, the zits begin to fade away. Week 8. It's been 2 months and you're feeling amazing. You can't remember when your skin looked so good, or your physique. You've lost some weight. Not a lot, but enough to notice the difference. According to Canadian researchers, if you binge drink twice a week, you could gain 7 to 15 kilograms or 15 to 33 pounds of weight. But you still have cravings. Try to avoid places that could trigger your desire to drink, and any support you can get from friends and family will be a huge help. Luckily, there are plenty of non-alcoholic beers and even wines out there, if you miss the flavor or you're trying to fit in. Week 26. Researchers have found that 1 alcoholic drink a day can cause your brain to shrink, making it age faster than normal. Although it doesn't kill your brain cells, booze damages the connections between neurons. This can cause learning and memory problems. Now that you've been off the sauce for 6 months, your brain has begun to repair itself. It's lost some of its structure and has grown in size. You're sleeping better than you have in years, and insomnia happens less often. Week 52. Drinking too much alcohol can damage and scar your liver. It's called cirrhosis. This prevents your liver from properly removing waste products from your body. Now that you haven't had alcohol in a year, your liver has had a chance to repair itself. It's working better than it has in a long time. Up to 70% of people who quit abusing alcohol will relapse, so take it slowly and get the professional help that you need. Now you look better and feel better than you have in years. You should celebrate.
Ozempic. It's the drug that's gone viral for its weight loss powers and get thin quick reputation. It has people going from this to this in an incredibly short amount of time. But now, many of these people are reporting health issues caused by the drug.
When people take this medication, it does f*** up your metabolism. It gives you horrendous side effects.
From nausea to hair loss. And the trend of using it for weight loss has caused a worldwide shortage of a drug that people with diabetes rely on. Why can Ozempic be dangerous? How does it help you lose weight? And what are some healthier alternatives? This is Your Body On the Dark Side of Ozempic. Ozempic is an injection drug aimed at people with type 2 diabetes. It lowers blood sugar by helping the pancreas make more insulin. It also slows down the time it takes to digest your food and sends signals to your brain that make you feel full.
Okay, I think I get it.
And for that reason, it's become popular with people who don't suffer from diabetes. TikTok influencers, A-list celebrities, and even Elon Musk have praised Ozempic for helping them lose weight. But does this apparently magic method actually work? And is it safe? Part 1. Why use Ozempic for weight loss? The reason Ozempic is being used for weight loss is thanks to one of its side effects. It makes people feel less hungry. Many people say it makes them not want to eat so much, which helps them lose weight without even trying. It's claimed that some people lose 15 to 20% of their body weight. That's as much as 27 kilos for someone who started out at 135 kilos. This unexpected effect seems like a great thing for people with a hard time losing weight, but the problem is, when a medication causes weight loss without you making any other changes to your lifestyle, your body will try to return to what it was once the drug is gone. While the short-term effects might sound good, Ozempic has been known to cause nausea, diarrhea, and stomach pain. And there might be even worse side effects like pancreatitis, issues related to diabetic eye disease, and a higher chance of getting thyroid tumors.
That's not fun.
It's important to remember that the long-term effects of using Ozempic for weight loss are still unknown. Part 2. Real-life experiences. Okay, now me talking about the negative effects is one thing. Here are some first-hand accounts from people who have had negative experiences with Ozempic.
And I started the medication, and to start it was great. My sugars were controlled. I was feeling better. Probably 2 months ago, everything started to change. And I was finding myself having actual panic attacks that I hadn't had since I was a teenager.
Every time she upped the dose, her symptoms would get worse.
I found myself walking out of complete conversations into the bathroom where I would hyperventilate, shake on the ground, throw up, cry in the shower, but have a rational thought knowing that this isn't me and this isn't what I could feel like.
YouTuber Jamie French experienced awful symptoms and never lost any weight while using Ozempic.
My heart rate would constantly spike throughout the night, and it was all anxiety. So week after week passed, still no appetite, still no relief from the diarrhea, still no relief from the stomach pain, and still no weight loss.
And Therese Lee on TikTok had this to say about her Ozempic use.
Ozempic is awful. I was on it for 3 weeks and I felt absolutely terrible. I was dizzy all the time. I was exhausted all the time.
So if Ozempic isn't the best choice for quick weight loss, is there an alternative that's healthier and safer? Part 3. Healthier alternatives. Okay, losing weight has a lot to do with your genes, your lifestyle, and your mental health. Unfortunately, when it comes to losing weight, there's no one perfect solution that works for everyone. Still, the old advice of eating healthy and exercising regularly is important. Eating whole foods and staying active usually gives the best results. It might take longer than weight loss drugs, but the results will last longer and bring other health benefits too.
That sounds good to me.
You'll feel good physically, mentally, and emotionally. While quick weight loss options like Ozempic can be tempting, it's crucial to think about how the drug affects you positively and negatively. From fad diets to new exercise trends, we're always looking for new ways to lose some weight. And when we hear about something that helps, we think, well, why don't I just do more of that? Protein is critical for good health, and many high-protein diets claim to help lose weight. So, naturally, an all-protein diet should be great for weight loss, right? Let's find out. This is Your Body On drinking only protein shakes for 1 month.
Awesome, I love protein.
Protein helps build, maintain, and repair our body tissue. High-protein foods promote a feeling of fullness, reducing hunger cravings and overeating. And protein shakes help with muscle recovery after a strenuous workout. So, what would be the effect of an all-protein diet? Would drinking only protein shakes even be good for you?
Just answer the damn questions.
To be clear, we are not talking about meal replacement drinks. Protein shakes have fewer nutrients and minerals and are used for muscle recovery after a workout. Okay, you've bought enough protein shake powder to last the month, and you have various flavors to keep it interesting. Now, what are you going to mix it with? Milk or water? You could change it up for variety. Just remember that milk will add even more protein to your diet. And milk will give you some other nutrients, but you will become thirsty without water.
Milk was a bad choice.
Alright, it's been a few days without any solid food, and you'll be craving something to sink your teeth into. Sure, a big juicy hamburger would be nice, but don't forget why you're doing this. After all, you've already lost a pound or two. Now, more than a week has passed, and you've noticed you're not going to the bathroom as often. Well, that's because you're not getting the essential nutrients for digestive health, and you also lack fiber. You might be feeling a little backed up at this point. All this protein, you figured you'd have tons of energy, right? Nope. Without carbohydrates, your body will start to burn fat in a process known as ketosis. This is why the keto diet is so popular for weight loss. But it also comes with some symptoms like headaches, nausea, and difficulty focusing. Drastically cutting carbs can lead to fatigue, weakness, and dizziness, and you'll likely have less energy to be physically active. Okay, more than 3 weeks in, and things aren't so bad, are they? Well, your breath certainly is. The lack of carbs, combined with no solid food, has given you really bad breath. You're brushing your teeth way more often. You're irritable, dehydrated, and suffering from headaches and indigestion. Your body is lacking in essential vitamins, minerals, and omega-3 fatty acids that optimize brain health. And let's be honest, that peanut butter energy drink just isn't the same as a delicious peanut butter sandwich. Okay, the high-protein, low-calorie intake over the last month has led to some weight loss, but that doesn't mean that you're any healthier than you were when you started. Once you start eating normally again, you'll likely gain most of that weight back. And you're now at an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, blood vessel disorders, liver and kidney injuries, seizures, and even death. Beware, protein drinks are unregulated and have some unsafe levels of contaminants like mercury, arsenic, and cadmium. As with anything, moderation is key. Consuming extra protein can make you stronger, but it's better to find healthier sources like beans, lentils, nuts, or meat. These have essential vitamins and minerals that you won't find in any protein shake. So chances are you've lost weight, but the long-term consequences likely outweigh the benefits. This man went vegan for just 12 weeks. Take a look at how his body transformed. He stopped eating meat, cheese, and anything else that comes from an animal. Sticking to just fruits and veggies, he went from being in average shape to having six-pack abs. This is what giving up meat and other animal-based products can do to your body. And this happened in just 3 months. But today, we're going to be giving you an even bigger challenge. Nom. Going vegan for a year. Could this diet produce significant health benefits? Or is it all just a fad? This is your body on going vegan. I have a question for you. Do vegans live longer? And if so, how much longer do they live? 0, 4, 10, or 12 years? Think about that and we'll have the answer for you later in the video. But for now, we're going to have you go vegan for a year. That means no meat, cheese, eggs, or any other animal-based product. How could this limited diet affect your body? The first week of your new vegan diet will leave you feeling foggy and more tired than usual. This is because your body isn't getting the same nutrients that you're used to. When you take meat out of your diet, you won't be getting as much B12. This has been a massive contributor of making you feel strong and alert. Okay, you're several weeks into eating nothing but fruits, vegetables, and nuts, and you'll notice that you're becoming more regular. This is due to the increase of fiber in your diet. But on top of all this, you're still feeling slightly sluggish and tired.
No, I mean, I really feel terrible.
I thought this was supposed to make you feel better. Right, it's because you're still not getting any B12. This vitamin is only available in animal-based products. Some foods like mushrooms do have some, but it's not nearly as much as a steak. Oh man, I miss steak. So instead, you'll need to add nutritional yeast to your cooking. Not only will it provide you with B12, but it also adds a nutty flavor to your food. Several months into your veganism, any acne you had will start to clear up. And remember to add some vitamin D pills to your daily habit. Without animal-based products, you've got a severe lack of vitamin D, which has most likely left you feeling muscle soreness and cramps. And due to all the vegetables and non-processed foods you've been eating, you would also see some inches disappear from your waistline. After a full year of going vegan and taking all the necessary vitamins, you'd start feeling great. Your heart health would improve as you'd be eating much fewer high cholesterol foods. Not only that, but compared to other diets, you'd have a significantly less chance of getting cardiovascular diseases as well as diabetes. Going vegan can even improve your gut health due to all the extra fiber in your diet. If done correctly, by taking the proper vitamins to supplement what you're missing from meat, going vegan can be extremely beneficial to your health. Not only would you be making yourself healthier, but you could also contribute to making the planet healthier. The beef and cattle industry is one of the main contributors to global greenhouse gases. So there's a good chance you'd miss a juicy hamburger. But this challenge of going vegan for a year could ultimately benefit you. And if you continue to eat like this, how much longer would you live? Well, according to the Mayo Clinic, with a plant-based diet, you could live an extra 4 years. But now, I'm kind of bored of vegetables. This man has undergone 1,000 cosmetic procedures. If you're wondering how much that cost, it's around $985,000.
Listen, just give me the money.
Known as the Human Ken doll, Justin Jedlicka has been modeling his body and face for over 20 years.
Correct.
So, what's it like to get extreme cosmetic surgery? Are there any consequences?
What happened to your face?
Well, we hope you have a strong constitution because we're going to find out on today's challenge. This is your body on Extreme Surgical Makeovers.
Well, I had bad plastic surgery.
Contrary to popular belief, cosmetic surgery and plastic surgery are not the same thing. While cosmetic surgery enhances one's appearance,
Can you bring any Botox?
plastic surgery focuses on repair and reconstruction. It is used, for example, to help burn victims or those with physical defects. But on today's episode, we'll be focusing on cosmetic surgery. All right, are you ready for your makeover? Cosmetic surgeries like breast augmentation, nose reshaping, and liposuction are all pretty standard. But to keep things interesting, we are going to dive into some of the more unusual body modifications, like abdominal etching.
What is that?
Don't know what that is? Well, you better keep watching.
I'm listening.
This procedure, yeah, you guessed it, lengthens your legs. First, the doctors break your shin bones in half and insert a telescopic rod between the two halves. Then, the rod slowly pulls the bones apart at a rate of approximately 1 millimeter a day. This allows the bone, muscle tissues, ligaments, and skin to regenerate around your elongating legs. Now, not only is this process excruciating, but it could take anywhere from 3 months to 2 years to complete. And at a cost of around $85,000, you might be better off just buying some stilts on Amazon. In Japan, palm reading, also known as palmistry, is one of the most popular methods of fortune telling.
Can I read your palm?
But sometimes your palm lines will curse you with an unfortunate fate, like a short lifespan or loss of money. So naturally, people are altering their fates by altering their palm lines. Whether you're adding a money luck line or a marriage line, you can now customize your palm like you'd customize a pizza, although at a much steeper price. Hey, you want a six-pack without doing even one sit-up?
Yes, that's what I want.
I mean, who doesn't? Now, if you have some money to spend, this may be possible. Yes. Abdominal etching is an advanced type of liposuction that removes the fat between the ab muscles to give you an artificial washboard look. A reportedly painful procedure that costs around $6,000. Maybe you should stick to sit-ups. Although, abs for $6,000? I might take it.
A six-pack is gonna feel great.
An increasing number of teens have been presenting cosmetic surgeons with filtered photos of themselves from apps like Snapchat as a guide for how they want to look. Dubbed Snapchat dysmorphia, self-esteem issues caused by the daily use of social media have become a growing concern.
Let's all take a selfie. Let's take a selfie. Let's take a selfie.
Cool sculpting is a popular alternative to liposuction. You can see it advertised on billboards all over Los Angeles. This FDA-approved procedure only focuses on small areas like stubborn belly fat. The targeted fat is squeezed between two cooling plates, and since fat freezes faster than skin, it's frozen before frostbite occurs.
I'm just chilling, literally.
The doctors then massage the area and send you on your way. The whole procedure takes between 30 and 60 minutes. But results aren't instant. Over the next few weeks, your white blood cells attack the dead, frozen fat cells and convert them into triglycerides. They are then metabolized by your liver and expelled from your body through your urine or feces. Sounds pretty easy compared to most of the procedures on this list, but at $400 to $1,800 per session and requiring multiple sessions, that adds up. How about a gym membership instead?
Good idea.
Yeah, you read it right. If you have stash envy, well, there's a solution for you. This burgeoning cosmetic procedure usually involves extracting hair from other parts of your body and implanting them on your face. It's unclear if you can choose from where these hairs are extracted. But if you think your dreams of having a distinguished Sam Elliott mustache just came true, think again. This procedure is generally only available in countries with lax cosmetic surgery laws and regulations.
I approve, it looks great.
You do?
Yeah.
That's it. It's the new me.
Breast implants are commonplace. Penis implants? Not so much.
I am Dr. Penis.
Not only is this surgery risky, expensive, and reportedly painful, it only adds about an inch, sometimes less. And according to Complex.com, a Delaware man had surgery that involved a 3-piece inflatable penile implant. But due to complications, the man suffered from an 8-month erection.
Yikes!
Ever wanted to look like the Joker from Batman?
Smile.
Well, now you can with grin surgery. Typically for those whose mouths are sagging from age, the procedure involves removing small skin triangles above each corner of the mouth. Not only does this surgery give your mouth a lift, but it leaves you with a permanent smile. It might sound cute, but a smile isn't appropriate for every situation.
That's completely inappropriate.
This procedure gives you a deeper voice by injecting fat into your vocal cords. It's often performed on men who are undergoing female-to-male transgender surgery. It's also becoming more popular among men who just want a deeper voice.
What happened to your voice? This is my voice.
Take your smile to the next level with dimple implants. The surgeon removes a gumball-sized chunk of fat through a small incision in the cheek. This forces your cheek to contour inward, and voila! You now have dimples.
I'm beautiful!
This challenge showed the crazy ways in which you could mod your bod. But how about we try a more conventional way of transforming? The raw food diet, the 3-day diet, the macrobiotic diet. You've tried them all, but none worked the way you hoped. Lately, you've heard a lot about the ketogenic diet.
They tell me it's good.
What makes the keto diet any different from the others? And what can it do for you? This is your body on the keto diet for 1 year.
Want a bite?
I'm on a diet, but thank you.
Okay, you've decided to give keto a try, but when you do something, you go all out. So you're not going to do keto for a few weeks or even a few months, no.
And for how long?
You're going to do it for a year. After all, you want results.
Yes, I do.
So, once you commit, what do you need to do? And does it even work?
I don't know. I mean, I hope so.
There are different types of ketogenic diets, but for the purpose of this exercise, you're going to do the standard one. It's a very low carbohydrate diet with about 10% carb content, 20% protein, and a very high 70% fat content.
What?
Yeah, sometimes to lose fat, you have to eat it first. Fat.
It's keto time.
The first thing you need to do is figure out what you can eat. Keto-friendly foods include seafood, poultry, meat, cheese, eggs, and non-starchy vegetables like bell peppers, mushrooms, and lettuce. The key is to eat less than 50 grams of carbohydrates per day. When you eat fewer carbs, insulin levels go down and fatty acids are released from the body's fat stores in large amounts. These go into the liver to be oxidized and turn into ketones. This is known as ketosis. It forces your body to get most of its energy from fat rather than carbs.
I'm on this no-carb diet, so that's all you.
Over the last few weeks, you've suffered from headaches, fatigue, constipation, high cholesterol, and bad breath. The good news is, now that you're getting used to the diet, the bad side effects seem to be going away. But be sure to drink a lot of water to keep hydrated. After 8 weeks, you've lost nearly 5 times as much total body fat as you would following a low-fat diet. You also have improved insulin sensitivity, which is a bonus if you have diabetes.
Sounds good.
Lower blood sugar levels and weight loss are only 2 of the positive benefits you've experienced so far. Studies show the diet may have benefits for a variety of health conditions. It may help slow the growth of cancerous tumors and reduce the symptoms and progression of Alzheimer's disease. But you're not thinking about that right now. No, you're in too much pain from the kidney stones.
My kidney!
All right, you've made it to the end of the year and you've lost significant weight.
I'm thin! I'm thin!
But the only thing you can think about right now is eating something sweet. Very sweet. Like loaded with sugar sweet. But go ahead. Sticking to this diet for this long is an achievement in itself. Unfortunately, it may be easier to gain back the weight you lost than it was to lose it. While the keto diet may have many success stories, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a healthy choice for you. The US News and World Report ranked the keto diet as one of the worst of 35 diets it studied. High fat consumption makes it dangerous, especially for those with kidney or heart disease. The diet also cuts out many healthy foods that are part of a balanced diet, like whole grains, legumes, fruit, and certain vegetables. And there's very little scientific evidence that the ketogenic diet is effective or safe over the long term. So, was it worth it? Well, we'll let you decide. Okay, now that you've done a year on the keto diet, it's time to treat yourself. McDonald's sure sounds good right now, doesn't it? What about a year eating only McDonald's? Well, we'll find out what that would do to you on another episode of Your Body On.